one of the things you got to do, you got to take into context what the car is, how it's going to be treated when you're done detailing it, whether it's yours or you're a professional doing it for someone else. And that will kind of let you know just how far am I going to chase these scratches, okay? This thing has a lot of deep scratches in random places. And because we measured the paint, and the paint's measuring anywhere between a high of 3.8 mils to a high of 4.8 mils, you know, with a mil in there difference. To me, that's thin paint. I don't want to get too aggressive with this because I haven't checked with the owner, but to my knowledge, this thing sits outside all the time. So trying to get every single scratch out of this car would mean removing a lot of the already precious thin clear coat that's on it. And it's already 2025. This is a 2018. So it's 7 years old. You know, it's getting close to 8 years old. So I want to take that all into context and go, you know what? I want to get pretty good, but I'm not going to look for perfect. And here's how I would normally do that for a car like this. You just saw me do 2 section passes with core cut and a heavy polishing foam pad on a simple DA. And I removed, you know, easily 90–95% of the defects. I would call that good. I would say, hey, that's what we're going to get. You know, if the owner says, well, I want it perfect, I would try to educate him, and I'd say, look, you know, the guy's name is Brian. Look, Brian, you know, when you brought it to me, it's pretty jacked up. So I don't know if you bought this new or used, but whoever's owned this car, they have not been taking care of it very well. You know, so for me to go in and make it perfect, just to go back into the world it came from and get scratched up would just be a waste of time. So keep those kinds of things in context when you determine just how perfect you want to chase. Another thing is anytime I detail a car for somebody else, the first question I ask them, and the first question you should ask them, is, how do you wash the car? That will tell you everything they know about take care of the paint on their car. If they say, well, you know, right down the road for me is a swirl-o-matic car wash, automatic car wash, that's where I take it because it's convenient, I wouldn't even try to get it this good, because as soon as he takes it to the car wash one time, he's going to start putting scratches in. Now, if Brian says, well, you know what? After you get it done, I love this car. I'm going to wash it carefully like that video you show on how to wash a black car, and try to keep it as nice as I can and hopefully never have to see you again. So knowing how somebody washes a car will help me to determine how far I want to go as far as the paint correction, and also whether I'm going to use a wax or a ceramic coating or a synthetic paint sealant. So I always ask my customer, how do you wash the car? And it's always fun to actually hear them describe what they